If you exhibit these characteristics, it's very likely you're going to become a millionaire. Alternatively, if you don't share any of these personality traits with the wealthy, you might be on the continual path of living paycheck to paycheck with no way out of the rat race. Wealthy people share many of the same personality traits, and by taking a look at the most common ones, you can see if you're on the right track to become massively successful. If you're not on the right track yet, you can take notes of these common traits and begin to work them into your life. My name is Chris, and I help teach people about money, personal finance, and investing. If you're interested in improving your financial future, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if this video is helpful. Number 9. You set big goals. If you take the time to write out your goals, you're much more likely to make accomplishments over time. Compare someone who takes the time to set regular short and long-term goals and review them frequently to someone who has no goals whatsoever. Over time, the goal setter will see those goals come into fruition, while those with no goals at all are going to find themselves in the exact same spot. You're not going to become a millionaire by accident, and people who want to be successful know the importance of regular goal setting and how that will help them make major progress towards whatever it is they're trying to achieve. Without goals, people are like rudderless ships. Just the act of setting goals will help you make accomplishments that you otherwise wouldn't. After all, you wouldn't expect to become a millionaire if you had no plan to be one. Number 8. Risk doesn't bother you. There's risk involved in all aspects of your life, and the key is to balance risk and reward. Rich people were able to get rich by taking calculated risk in their career and with their investments. This isn't to say they're naturally fearless and take risks blindly. Millionaires overcome fear with knowledge, educate themselves before taking risks, and consider the consequences of failing. Poor people don't want to start a business because they're afraid it might not work out. They don't want to invest any money in the stock market because investing is risky and it could cause them to lose money. Rich people are happy to take these types of risks because these chances could provide them the opportunity to earn more money and advance financially. What's riskier? Making career moves and investing money, or remaining at a low-paying job with little room for improvement and avoiding investing entirely with no plan of reaching financial freedom? Number 7. You have multiple income streams. It's difficult to build wealth by relying on one source of income, and those who realize this are much more likely to become millionaires. Thomas Corley, the author of Rich Habits, conducted a study of millionaires, and he found that 65% of them had 3 or more sources of income before they reached millionaire status. Even before they became wealthy, they understood the importance of having more than one way of earning money. They're not relying on their boss to pay their bills and keep a roof over their head, hoping they're not unexpectedly laid off. In addition to earning income from a main job or their primary business, they earn money from investments, side businesses, and new ventures. There are a few reasons why earning money in more than one form is so critical. Someone who relies solely on their paycheck is putting all of their eggs in one basket. If they were to be laid off, they'd no longer have an income at all. And by having some income diversification, they're more likely to find huge success in one form. Number 6. You're value-based. While you wouldn't think someone with an abundance of money would bother carefully considering each purchase, this is a common sign of someone who will be wealthy. If you don't like wasting money on items that will be used once or twice before finding their way to the back of your closet or your garage, you have the mindset of a millionaire. Rich people don't mind spending money on things that are going to provide value, but there's one thing they hate, and that's wasting money. Buying things that are going to be used many times and make life easier isn't a problem, or spending money on an experience that's going to provide lasting memories. Number 5. You spend your time on high-earning activities. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day, and a large portion of that time will be spent sleeping, eating, and perhaps with family, and you still need to reserve time to earn money. If you focus on high-value activities and how you can make the most of your time spent working and earn as much money as possible, then you're on the right track to become a millionaire. Successful people are aware that they need to decide where their time is best spent. This is why you'll often see high-earning people outsource small tasks to others. For example, Is it worth their time to clean their home, or is it a better use of time to hire someone to clean for them so they can use that time to focus on their business or finding new investments? If their time is worth $200 per hour, it's a better choice to hire a professional cleaner. Number 4. You enjoy investing money. Investing isn't the most exciting concept. Who would find joy in putting money away that can't be touched for years and watching it fluctuate in value instead of spending it on something that can be enjoyed today? Just imagine investing $1,000 in a stock and seeing it grow to $10,000 over time without any further effort required. Setting the money aside, not touching it, and having the patience to wait for it to grow takes an amount of discipline that not everyone has, and seeing this process pay off can be rewarding in more ways than one. As the money grows, you can decide what you'd like to spend it on or leave it alone to continue growing. Just thinking about the possibilities could actually provide more satisfaction than actually buying those items. Number 3. You delay gratification. Delayed gratification is an important key to success, and those who are able to do this will find it much easier to become a millionaire. In a nutshell, delayed gratification is resisting immediate pleasures in exchange for larger rewards in the future. A famous Stanford experiment offered kids a choice. They could either have 1 marshmallow now or 2 in 15 minutes. Of course, 2 are better than 1, but willpower is required to obtain the larger reward. This type of thinking can be applied to finances, and those who have the willpower to wait receive much larger rewards in the future, and those who master this skill are going to be successful investors. It's worth noting that there is a point of diminishing return, though. 2 marshmallows is better than 1, but do you really need 2 or 3 dozen? Number 2. You're able to live below your means. Spending less than you earn is one of the most important concepts of money, and those who are able to do this consistently and invest are likely to become millionaires. Instead of flaunting wealth and trying to impress others, wealthy people drive modest cars, live in modest homes that are very affordable in relation to their income, and they find joy in putting money away. It's impossible to get rich if you always spend everything that comes in without putting anything away, but for those that are able to do this, building wealth is inevitable. Every rich person was able to get rich and remain so because they don't feel as though they need to spend every dime they earn. Compare this to someone with a poor mentality. Every time they have a little extra money in their pocket, they have the urge to race out and spend it on non-essentials. Number 1. You find joy in small and inexpensive things. You don't need to be ultra wealthy to enjoy things in life, and those who understand this can easily become a millionaire. Money definitely helps when it comes to having fun. Money can allow you to take your family on an amazing vacation to a foreign country, stay in luxury hotels and dine at fine establishments, and it can buy an exotic sports car and other luxury toys. These things are fun to buy, but there is joy to be found in inexpensive or free activities, and the simplicity of these things is often what makes them so enjoyable. Think of going to the park, having a cookout with friends and family, or camping in a tent. Learning ways to enjoy inexpensive activities and hobbies will result in money saved when compared to someone who believes the only way to have fun is to spend a bunch of money. Millionaires all have many traits in common, and if you share the same characteristics, you have a high chance of financial success. If you don't share any of these personality traits, consider working them into your life to increase your chances of building wealth and enjoying the many benefits it provides.